This is CNN Breaking News.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Tyreek Hill. We begin with breaking news on this opening weekend of the NFL season. One of the fastest men and high-profile players in the NFL is now on the field playing after he was pulled over by police and what's being called briefly detained this morning. A video showing officers putting Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill on the ground in handcuffs just steps away from the Hard Rock Stadium where he was heading to play in the team's home opener. The team says Hill was pulled over for a reported traffic incident. CNN's Don Riddell is here with more. Don, what do we know about what preceded that traffic stop and then what happened?
Well, we don't know much. I think what is absolutely clear, Fred, is that the biggest headline on the first full day of the new NFL season might well have been made face down on the pavement outside the stadium in Miami. These images are quite extraordinary when you consider the stature of Tyreek Hill and how he's regarded within the NFL and certainly within Miami. We understand from his agent that he was involved in a police stop. And let's just hear from the agent, Drew Rosenhaus, about what actually happened.
Apparently got a ticket for moving violation entering the stadium. How things escalated into the situation that they were in handcuffs and being held on the ground with police is mind-boggling to me. I'm deeply concerned by that, very troubled. We will be looking into it. We will be investigating this. We will look out for Tyreek.
So Rosenhaus, the agent, Fred, saying that his client was rattled, physically okay, but mentally distraught. And he really wanted to focus on the game, which Hill is currently playing in against Jacksonville right now. He's made caught three passes in the game so far. But clearly this story is just exploding. Within the last few minutes, Miami-Dade Police Department have released a statement. This is what they have to say. We are aware of the recent detainment of Miami Dolphins player Tyreek Hill by Miami-Dade Police Department officers. This is the director of the agency speaking. I have requested an immediate review of all details surrounding the incident, and we are also reviewing available body camera footage. We will provide updates as further information becomes available. They might, in the addition of body camera footage, might want to look at some of the passerby video footage, which we have already shown you one clip. I've seen another clip, which we haven't yet cleared for broadcast, which appears to show a police officer kicking Tyreek Hill.
While he's on the ground.
He was not on the ground at that point, but he appeared to be in handcuffs. This is a man who won the Super Bowl a few years ago with the Kansas City Chiefs. He was just beginning his third season with the Miami Dolphins. Last season, statistically, he was the top receiver in the league, so an absolute megastar within the NFL. And this is a story we're going to be hearing a lot more about in the coming hours and days.
And if really not for the passers-by who actually shot the video, you can hear in at least one of the video someone saying, "That's Reek." You know, he's recognizable to a lot of the fans, who some of them heading to the game, presumably to get their parking spots early, and he's getting there ahead of the game. This also, strikes of some similarities. People can't forget golfer, Scottie Scheffler, who was detained as he was heading to play.
Yeah, in a major tournament in Louisville earlier this year. Yeah, right. I mean, it seems so similar to that situation. So for those of you who don't remember that situation, Scottie Scheffler, who is the world #1 golfer, was going to play in a major tournament when he was detained by police outside the golf course in Louisville. He was actually taken to the police station, booked, photographed in the orange jumpsuit, hit with multiple charges, including a felony. And in the end, all charges were dropped. Scheffler went on to have an absolutely extraordinary season. I spoke to him just last weekend. He ended it on the PGA Tour with 7 wins plus an Olympic gold medal. He won the Masters as well. Nobody's had a season like that since Tiger Woods. Yeah. So in amongst this incredible season, Scottie Scheffler had this just bizarre and deeply, deeply troubling incident that he had to deal with. And perhaps Tyreek Hill is now living a very similar situation. We don't yet know what led up to this situation.
Right.
As we've heard him say, his agent say, it was a moving violation, but it occurred literally right outside the Hard Rock Stadium, just a block away.
Right, just as the agent said there, so many others still want to know what precipitated it, what provoked all of this, what's the outcome. Again, Tyreek Hill now on the field playing, but certainly he didn't need something like this in which to motivate
Certainly
him
not.
for what could be a great season for him either. Or
he
game.
wants to, after this, look into it to make sure that his client wasn't mistreated.
Right, all right.
So.
Very serious. All right, Don Riddell, thank you so much. Bring us more as you learn it.